Well, I've said it time and time again, our healthcare system is not actually concerned about our health. Instead, they give us Band-Aids that make us dependent while lying to us about everything from what food to eat, completely fumbling the COVID response or whatever. Like this, when they said eating too much red meat could actually be bad for your health. Wrong. Turns out it could actually prevent cancer. And how about when they said eggs and seed oil were a health risk? Wrong again. In fact, according to the researchers at Boston University, eating 5 or more eggs a week was associated with lower blood pressure, lower blood sugar, and lower risk of type 2 diabetes, suggesting that eating eggs may actually promote heart health instead of hurt it. And according to experts, seed oils such as canola and soy, they told us they're not toxic. You should consume those, when in fact, soy is probably the leading driver of suppressing testosterone, making what used to be men into soft-handed baristas. Don't even get me started on COVID, all the things that were, meant for treatment, not mitigation. Dr. Frank Contessessa, the owner of Van Man Products, Van Man himself. Look, Dr. Frank, am I wrong about any of the fact that our healthcare system wants us dependent and is not actually trying to help us?
Well, great to be back with you tonight, Carl. And I think everything that you just said is spot on accurate. A lot of the things that we've been told, and this kind of goes along with the theme of the erosion of faith in public health, that the things that they told us were wrong. We can go back to the 80s with the food pyramid. And as you said, they told us fats were bad. Eat a low-fat diet. Oh, get Snackwells, the fat-free cookie. Yeah, well, you know what? A low-fat diet is, by definition, a high-carbohydrate, high-sugar diet. So we followed their diet, and what happened? We had obesity, diabetes, and heart disease skyrocket. As you mentioned, these seed oils, and they said, oh, vegetable oil, cooked in vegetable oil. What could be bad about that? It's made from vegetables. Vegetables are healthy, right? No, as you said, soybean oil, safflower oil, canola, all these oils are highly cause inflammation.
Right.
And that inflammation leads to heart disease, diabetes, all these health risks. And they were completely wrong about all of them.
Yeah, well, Van Man, you pretty much just changed your life. You're like, I'm going to make totally homeopathic, totally all natural stuff. I'm putting my chapstick in metal tins because I don't like it touching plastic because that's bad for us. You have buffalo tallow, and people call you crazy, but you're selling like you can't even fulfill the orders.
Yeah, we're often behind orders because I think people are realizing not only it's what you eat, but like your skin is also absorbing all that. So you want to put food on your skin and you want to put food in your mouth to brush your teeth. And there's no reason to be putting soaps and all these like hardcore things all over your face and all over your body, and all these lotions with all these fragrances, and kind of the bigger conglomerate that owns the thing, just the worse off the ingredients are, and it's just diabolical. I don't know if it's nefarious or if they're just kind of trying to save money, or I don't know what the reason is, but I'm trying to stop all of it.
Yeah, no, and I mean, like, I'm a user of your product. I buy your chapsticks in bulk. I actually dish them out around the office. But Dr. Frank, Washington has basically they don't care about any of this. They're basically honoring fat people, and for all the money that they spend, for all the federal government that's devoted to wearing a mask for our health and everything like that, these people are funneling images that are saying you should embrace fatness. And I'm like, it's literally killing people.
You're 100% right, Carl. Now the airlines want to allow an overweight person to have a free seat next to them. They used to have to pay for it. Well, maybe that was a motivation to lose some weight, so they don't have to buy 2 tickets. It's like a smoker. A lot of people quit smoking not because it was bad for them, but because it got too expensive. So the same is true here. You want to give somebody a free seat because they're too large to fit in a single seat. Well, that's not a very good incentive to lose weight. And I want to touch a little bit on what we was just saying about the skin being an organ. Products now, you see paraben free. And a lot of companies are getting rid of parabens in cosmetics and skin products. But we still allow parabens in foods. You can go into a lot of these prepared baked goods, these processed baked goods.
Sure.
And we consume those things, but we won't put them on our skin. So it's entirely upside down.
Yeah, well, Van Man, I got about 30, 40 seconds left. If you were to tell the average person, give up these 3 products and switch to X, what would those be?
Just processed foods, anything from a big conglomerate that you put on your skin, and fluoride toothpaste. I'd say those three things. Find a natural toothpaste, hydroxyapatite, or find a tallow-based skin cream. And then for food, just find meat and fruit. It seems like that seems to be the best thing that most people are figuring out now.
I mean, my general rule of thumb, if the food doesn't expire on the shelf or has a lengthy expiration date, how long does it take your body to break it down? Dr. Frank Contessessa, the van man himself, appreciate you being here.
Thanks, Carl. Merry
Thank you.
Christmas.
All right.